Right, good afternoon everybody and welcome back to the EA Network Stadium here in Ashburton. We've come down to the open final of the 75th National Indoor Bowls Peers competition. Joining me in commentary is Michael Lawson. Michael, welcome.
Yeah, how's it?
Good
to be back.
Good, and in the interim, while we have a currently out of order James Sullivan, I've got Jeremy Markham. Jeremy, welcome in.
Yeah, g'day everyone. Hopefully the out of order lasts a bit longer than normal.
Hopefully. Right, and contesting the final, we have Matthew Farquhar and Nash Smith playing out of the Point Chevalier Club, Auckland, and Marcus Trill and Denise Clarkson playing out of the Waifetu Catholic Club, Hutt Valley.
Brilliant.
So, should be a cracking game. We have two New Zealand players in Marcus and Ireland representative Matthew Farquhar and Nash obviously in the mix and around, I think, Academy a number of times, and obviously got his hat in the ring and is performing very well, so
yeah,
should be a high quality game. And if anything to go by when Nash and Matthew last played down here, we're going to see a lot more of that. Obviously,
yeah.
The mat's changed for those wondering. It has been moved and it is a new mat, so no issues there. In the umpire booth for the game, we have Roy McCurdy, looking sharp as always in the background there, talking to Barry Chapman. Who's on the scoreboards, Michael?
On the scoreboards, that's Mum Jimmy, that's Carmel Sullivan. The and obviously we've also spoke about the fact that the high quality of the game is that Nash is the only one out there that does not currently have a New Zealand Championship title.
That's right. They've all been here before, and some a lot more recent than others, being a couple of days ago for Matthew, but
yes.
Marcus and... tell me what Marcus has won, Michael.
Marcus won a singles. He beat someone in the final.
Yeah.
Beat Caleb
Hope.
Yep.
That's right.
22.
Yep. Denise.
And Denise is one of fours.
Correct.
With three other players.
Has she? Don't know. Michael's gone brave early.
She was in that final.
It wasn't all Upper Hutt Valley final.
Oh, is she not?
Alright, Marcus here on the forehand. Sean, what's going on?
Well, it's out on a pretty good path. Pretty good start by both of these sides. That's very good for Marcus. Obviously both of these sides have sort of been sitting out for the last hour.
2009 and Timaru.
There you go. Found it. Good man. It was with...
Joseph Zeno, Richard Corey and John Zeno.
I was there.
Excellent. So, now that we've confirmed Michael's story...
That's lucky because I was just doing all the highlighting for the names for the things tomorrow, and I'm sure I marked her name.
Yeah. Matthew Farquhar down here on the forehand. Looks to be one or two down. He's just trying to find a really good one there on the draw.
His bowl was probably better than Marcus's, but the shelf disappeared.
Mm.
So Marcus will be just looking to try and get into that hole first so that it cuts Farquhar's...
Yeah. He'll be wanting to make Matthew play with a fair bit of speed, so he's again out on a good path. I don't think he's there, but he is going to block that hole and potentially make two. So
we've decided we've never had a singles and peers champion the same year, right? We're pretty confident on that.
Don't even
Nick
think,
Andrews asked.
I don't even think... I think we thought that John Freeland, or one of the Freelands, was when they won the singles, backed up and made the semi-finals of the peers. I don't think we've had someone win the singles and win or make the final of the peers.
I believe we've had on 2 occasions someone get runner-up in both events.
Correct.
Bigger.
Brent Bigger was one of them.
Brent Bigger.
Don't know who the other one was, but we may be wrong, but potentially history already made. So Farquhar, we're just looking to...
Oh, yeah.
Who? Oh, yeah.
We've actually got a comment here from
Terry
Jess Smith.
Terry be the other one.
Yeah.
Jess Smith.
Jess Smith. Nash,
Go Nash. I'm so proud of you.
it's cute.
You would think Paul might have said something too.
Probably just as
Probably,
cute.
I was going to say less cute, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
Could be surprising.
So Matthew's come up short and actually definitely made it 2,
Yeah,
possibly 3. But he'll certainly, he's aware of the fact that no one's ever won the singles and pairs back to back. So I don't think he'll be playing on his mind too much, but he'll definitely know it and he'll be pretty keen to be the first.
Is that because you told him?
It came up in conversation, but I certainly didn't need to tell him. He was already well aware.
So I'd say that's the 2. We discussed it for too long to think it might have been 3.
Did we get flat whites as a commentary team?
It doesn't look like it.
Nah.
So it's 2. And on the other board now that we can see him, that's Colin Cooper
Oh, very good.
from Timaru, South Canterbury.
Excellent. So Denise here, leading off on a backhand.
Relation of Derek?
No.
Okay.
Said with little confidence. That's
No.
a nice start.
Factual. Derek's actually from up the Auckland
Yeah.
way. That's where he started his journey in life.
Now, what we saw from Nash in their last game on stream was that his bowls were finishing either jack high or 6 inches past, rather than where Denise's one has just finished, and that's not it.
Tight.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, that's the complete opposite to everything.
Yeah.
Jess is like, 2 national titles, please, or the first one doesn't count, Farquhar.
She's
like a bit of pressure.
just scary enough to make that pretty stressy.
Yeah, shouldn't change too much, Nash.
No, like I say, the whole Smith clan will be super proud of Nash, what he's doing here. They'll be hoping for a win.
And obviously Paula will be tuned in again, right?
You would think so. But also, likewise, a pretty big Hutt Valley contingent in the crowd here.
When Nash got right down
Oh,
with Paul, was it here or Timaru?
No, right.
Tauranga.
Tauranga up. Lamy Phipps.
Yeah, Lama
2016 he said.
2016 in Tauranga.
Yeah, I thought they did quite well as well. Down one of the ones in here, it might have been Timaru or something.
How does Matt Side get the masseuse in the background there? It'll
Well, I actually also wanted to put my order in for a New Jersey.
be in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's better down here, Nash.
that's a pretty good
Play your
shot,
reaching
but
bowl through to there. Any sort of contact on that would improve.
Pretty clear from Farquhar.
yep.
So,
Let's see how he goes.
that's it.
The gap's quite wide.
Yeah. It's good for good reach and weight.
Needs to hold.
Let's go get to the bowl, shelf off.
Yep, pretty good. Again, we sort of said that bare minimum sort of stuff, you know, like found a pretty big chunk of the bowl narrow, so
You couldn't afford to fly, right?
no. So it sat quite good.
Have we got matching footwear with the Farquhar Smith combination?
Potentially. There's only so many shops blokes can shop at. A lot of Hallenstein shirts, Puma outlet gear going around. Alright, Marcus on the forehand. He's coming down with quite a bit of weight, if I'm honest, but I think it was chunking on the back orange, so gave his bowl a chance, but it held quite a bit. Matthew will be looking to find that orange in the square now. Bit of back position. Needs to hurry.
It's not a good path.
Yeah, it's very close here.
That's
Gerard's
probably
happy
a
with
touch
it.
stuff. Yeah,
But
very
yeah,
good shot.
probably
That's
just
that's the
dropped
touch of a
pass.
singles winner.
Mm.
I did ask who was skipping this game.
They
Looking
have
to play blue orange.
Nash has skipped more games than people at home would think, and one of them today. Just didn't get down all the way for him. You can see there he's had pretty good speed twice, but now he's
Do you
just
would it be aggressive to try and for Farquhar to get down to this orange? He's looking at that side. I was thinking of trying to get down to the orange in the square and
Yeah.
take away the.
No, I think Marcus was definitely looking to try and pump that orange through onto the jack.
This is pretty brave.
Just gets the one. Still gives Marcus that option. Come and have a look.
Well, just it leaves both options.
Yeah, like play the orange, and if he's just a slightly inside half bowl, he still gets the back of the blue. It's a chance.
It means Marcus couldn't have played it if, like, you can't just drop 5.
Mm.
He now has the freedom to play this.
Scored a 2 on the first end, you may as well stay positive. Yeah, it's only going out there. Marcus won't shy away from playing a positive shot. That we know for sure. Backhand outside half of the orange onto the jack. Gonna get it too square.
Yeah, he's going to get half and half.
Potential now. It's Matthew's got to feel pretty good about that. No real danger. He can just safely try and draw a second and any tickle on the white.
Was that
Give him
gentler?
three.
Was that gentler than you expected?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought he was going
much.
to throw it.
But I think he was worried if he did get narrow, the jack was going to fly. Matthew up quite early for it, but I think it's quick.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
wide more than anything.
I think it's going to be one blue.
Bunch of 2s on the board there and there.
Bit of a cagey start there. Just from both feeling each other out. 8 ends to go in a 10 end final.
Is that only 1?
Yep. Just the one.
Interesting.
Nash now starting on the backhand. Excellent stuff. We did have a chuckle while they were waiting for this game about their matching but opposite siding comb overs. They did say they've potentially got the worst hairline in bowls as a PS team. And there's a lot of ball people out there. So, it's
Is there?
quite good. Yeah.
Actually, they're
Probably.
4.
Alex and Colin too.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Nash here. He's had to switch to the forehand just with where Denise's bowl finished up.
A lot of forehead in that Fool's Day.
Yeah. Yep.
This is
I noticed
close.
that the islands at Rotorua.
That's outstanding stuff. He's a bit unlucky there to get the jack.
I'm okay with it.
This is Denise just telling Marcus, no, I think this is better.
Surely,
Yeah. She just wants to come under her bowl and just arrive onto the blues.
I'd be heading to the back corner.
Not far away here.
Didn't quite get the sit down that she was hoping for to be perfect, but Nash might have to try and play something similar here, I think.
Yeah.
Stay nice and positive. The face of concentration. Needs to get down. Lovely attempt. Oh, that's okay.
Marcus has just asked Denise to come down and just nail the jack.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Not far away, just pull up.
It's going to force Farclay onto the forehand.
Yeah.
Which is always good.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was, and it looks like that's where we've got to. But he'll just be searching down here.
Wasn't sure if he was going to go deep trail or just fill the gap sort of speed.
Won't be super jazzed about that one.
I mean, he'll be happy that he can now play the backhand.
Do you think
confidence.
Marcus will look to play this orange
Yeah.
through?
He might play the blue split.
Yeah.
The orange-blue. Just sort of 1 to 2 rolls out of the orange.
Farquhar's gone jersey off.
He did this very early on in singles final too. He'll be trying to keep things pretty similar. This is close. Very close. Great shot, that.
Now Farquhar's bowls in his own way.
Yeah, he's actually makes him go quicker. He's got to be trying to sink this to the middle of the square. That's about the only speed he can play.
Yeah, I think he's indicating that.
Yeah.
It's almost a
the
slice
edge
and
off
go
the
with it.
orange.
Yeah, anything less than that and he's probably not as effective as he needs to be.
It's scary without last bowl playing this sort of stuff.
That's magnificent. I'd like to say he's seen me play 400 of those too heavy and he's figured out the right spot.
Yeah, well
That's
done.
that's perfect, right?
Yeah.
He's played that so good. Clean as a whistle.
It's pretty good.
Actually, I don't know if we can see a replay. I actually thought he just got a wee feather off that front blue.
I think he touched the front blue, yeah.
To actually get through that clean. Very good.
Yeah, I don't think he's made two, but
Do you think Trillin turned around and told him to put his jersey back on?
he would want to. That's
This isn't a bad effort either. It's not a bad effort.
not sure. There's probably not much
One
more
for the
you
crowd,
can
that
do.
one.
Yeah. Oddly enough, there's probably still room to draw a secondie.
What actually Farquhar needs to come down and look at is if there's some weird front stuff plant
That orange at the side.
or square it off something else.
Yeah.
He may just. He probably needs to draw the corner of the square regardless, right? Just consolidate as one. If Marcus plays a good bowl and gets two,
It'll be a good
nice.
shot. Do you think he'll be extra brave and try and draw a second shot?
No. Actually, he might be. He's feeling it.
Nah, he's not. Just corner of the square consolidation. Pretty good. He's looking. Marcus won't miss this. If it's there, he'll have a go. It's not.
Wouldn't say not there. It's not into the blue bowl first, but it could be off something.
Yeah. Actually, almost thought could have almost caught that last ball Farquhar.
That'd be a tough result, wouldn't it?
It'd have to catch one of the shorter ones, surely.
Yeah, just trying to draw the shot. Work his own one on. Just heaved it a little bit, eh? No damage done.
Yep.
We go
Now we're 2 all.
Now we're 2 all, and we've played 3 of the 10 allotted ends.
Now, obviously, you guys talked to Matt Farquhar and Nash a lot more than what I would.
Here we
the
go.
Replay. Looking at that. Yeah.
Oh,
see, you did
very,
catch the blue.
very fine edge.
Yeah. It's brilliant replay, thank you. I assume at some point he's been called Lord Farquhar.
Lord Farquad.
Farquad.
That's Shrek is Farquad,
Yeah.
so that's his name.
Lord Farquaad.
Right, very good.
Yep.
That's where I was going with it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well and truly covered. But now the rest
There's
of his
no
family know that too now.
There's no Fiona.
No.
Well, I mean, it's a weird thing to be calling Nash today.
Right, now this is the difference with Nash. He's just finding in front of the jack rather than sort of on it or behind. He's just got to get that a little bit extra. Yeah, just a smidge under again, and Denise now can stay positive and draw that white back to the other orange and make things pretty tricky. It's on a pretty good path.
Yeah, it's
Again, lovely speed, so a really good home.
You almost now have to do the same and risk trailing it to that one, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
If you can get the outside half and fall, you're in a good spot. But if you go with it, you're one down at the back. But you've got to do something.
You almost need to go too quick and
try and get it right through to the corner.
yeah.
Yeah, just pull on it
Just
tight.
pulled it tight. Again, probably just lacking a foot of speed at least.
I think you'll see Farquhar stay positive if we don't see too much change.
Yeah. This is like good. That's 3 pretty good bowls. Going to be
Yeah, we put
pretty
it
good. I don't know what you do now if you Farquhar. You're probably on the forehand.
There's not many times you don't really like a back toucher, but this, that might be one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the
I think
it's a
Matthew's
great bowl, but probably
Yeah.
the worst result possible.
Matthew will be looking to dig in off that blue or turn it down itself.
I actually don't think he wants to disturb it too much
No,
and
he's-
free up the back again.
He's played pretty good speed. Look at this. That's pretty good. And he's got a
Got himself a back one.
half a back one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Inslow be present. Graham Lowe, so another floor with the umpire.
Just checking his watch. Making sure he's going to make his dinner reservation.
The first few nationals I ever went to, and we're talking about the 75th. I don't know if there's been many photos of them, but when the finals were being played, all the Enslow be executive, and back then there was probably about 10 or 12 of them, would all line up on chairs on the side of the mats with their blazers on, their
Amazing.
ties.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that now?
We can't afford ties.
It's
That's a good goal.
It's interesting, right? It's now given Matthew somehow a chance out of nowhere to get the jack over and
Oh.
tuck it away.
Surely he's coming down there onto that blue.
Yeah, has to be on the backhand.
Another backhand trundler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I guess just another chance to shout out the host centre and the NZIB executive for a well put on event so far. It's a lot of voluntary time and effort that goes in, so much appreciated to everyone out there. Needs to hold. Needs
Needs all the speed though.
Oh, he's lucky the blue sat up when it
Yeah.
did. There's still a deep trail on here though. It's just a smidge tight.
He's not far away here.
Yeah, he's
Almost
coming down pretty quick. Well, I'll tell you what.
That's yeah, that's a pretty well played bowl, but
Farquhar's chipping that nearly off the mat, I would say, right?
you've got jack into the pack or orange through, so just get it out there on a good path and don't
It's a wee bit tight.
be tight.
Sure.
Oh, how brave are you for... Nah, the front one cuts a few out.
Yeah.
I was just having a look.
You're brilliant. Sick.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you play that tomorrow.
Good. I don't know if he's going forehand or backhand, but he'll just be quietly trying to make two. Gets a bit scary if you get... It's so easy to give 2 shots away here. That's going to be 1 orange.
Yep. So 4 ends completed. 3-2. Trilling Clarkson.
Very tight game so far, but there has been heads brewing for both sides where a number looks to be scored, and I think that's going to be the difference. The first one to get a big number.
There'll be at least one.
Yeah, and I think it'll be a 4 or 5, not just a 2 or 3.
I don't know. I just think it could be a couple of consecutive 2s. Could be what's going to split this game up a bit. I think. Yeah, but by the time we get to the stage of the game, these guys, I know they've just had to sit out a game, watch that good Masters final. But both skips are in the zone, pretty
Yeah.
confident playing their line.
This is a better start from Nash.
Yep.
But again, still just that under the white rather than around it, so you'd just be looking to make that 6-inch correction. Denise now on the forehand. Looks to have cut her green. Gonna go
Good
under
speed.
it. The speed was good. It's put Nash into a pretty good home though. I'll just be looking to consolidate, draw a shot. It's out on a good path.
Again, just ducking under. That's
It's
good.
not the worst though. He managed to move the jack a touch.
I wonder how many. Actually, no, as soon as I was going to ask, I immediately know about 3 or 4. I was thinking father sons that have got titles, not necessarily in the same team, but have national
Yeah.
open titles.
Yeah, there'd be a few, right?
Probably not a lot.
Nathan Malcolm,
Would there be 10?
Murray Matt,
Murray and Matt.
Bassett.
What's
Oh,
Matt one?
second. Sorry, finals. Made the final.
That's only funny because I'm going to throw Simon under the bus here. Simon actually congratulated Murray after the game yesterday.
Apologies, Murray.
Oh.
It was a
Oh,
runner-up.
that's good.
A lot of father sons that do play the game, like they do get
I was
Get
thinking
good runs.
Warnses.
Warnes is
Just
definitely.
It's back on a roll.
Warnes is definitely. Yeah,
Persicos,
yeah,
Freddie and Giovanni.
yeah. Yeah, there's a few. All right, Marcus now. He's getting aggressive, and that's not. I mean, it's cleared the front, but it's not
Yeah.
helping too
Zenos?
much. Zenos, yep.
What about?
Lows.
Definitely. I think we said that.
I did say that. Oh, yeah, but Gary did win a singles. I was saying that weren't in the same team. I guess obviously a combination. What about fathers and daughters?
Mm.
Archers.
It's a good family sport. That needs to
Oh.
edge and go.
What about mother sons?
A mother and son. And going with
Did Sean Bernand win one? I think he won a triples.
who's
That's the one I was looking at.
Sean Bernand. Sue
that? Oh, yeah,
Bernand.
so yep.
Anyway, back to the bowls. Marcus
Well,
has
you
got
could go mother and daughters as well.
Marcus looks to have played this pretty
Go
well.
back with the Archers.
Got a Danny and Jason.
That's a
Yeah,
great
Jason.
shot, right? That's a very good shot. Farquhar straight into his work. He hasn't
it's
got it out there,
Played
has he?
tight.
He's going to get some sort of result, but I mean, he's probably setting up nicely to score a number, but he's going to have to play a good one.
I'm just going to keep going here. Ridley's is the other one I've found.
Yep. Ridley's. Ingalls.
Yes, Scott.
Yep.
Good fast bowler.
Mm-hmm.
Grandfather, granddaughters?
Barclay.
Oh, Barclay. Yeah, there you go.
Grandfathers and granddaughters?
Spicer.
Spicy, yeah. Oh, Dalton's.
Is that missing a generation?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know.
Grandfathers and granddaughters?
Yeah. There's probably a few of those.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we probably just don't know the combinations.
Yeah,
1978 G Persico.
here we go. Farquhar, big bowl here.
Oh, yeah.
That's close. He's very close here. Needs no jack.
Yeah, I
No
just
one.
got a wee bit.
Oh, that's sick.
That's pretty stiff, right? I actually thought he had that perfect. Might be one blue,
Yeah.
and it is. That was so close to being 4.
So all square again.
Back to all square.
Played 5.
Halfway through the allotted ends, and with 3 all.
Here's the replay. Yeah,
Oh.
just that catch of the jack.
Some Eccleses, some Pash. Some of these.
Yeah.
names
Yeah,
we
the
go a long
Eccles.
way back.
Yeah.
I think it just reiterates
Morrison,
the fact.
Morrison Gary.
Just reiterating the fact that it's a great family sport that you can achieve high honours with multiple generations, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty good from Nash. Denise now on the backhand, she'll be looking to make amends for that last end where she's had 3 short ones, and she's, yep, right back on it, which is good. It's a good shot. Rock solid off the front.
She was getting the 1.5 teapot there.
Was she?
Yeah, he didn't quite bring it up to full teapot.
I didn't even notice that Farquhar wasn't even in the hall.
I don't usually.
He'll come back and be fairly happy with what he's about to see here, I think.
Yeah.
It's very good from Nash. Adrenaline's got to be pumping for these guys. It's been a long day. First game, 8:30 was played this morning. Look at this from Denise. That's absolutely perfect.
That's a great ball. So the game before, we've seen obviously 4 South Island members from the South Island districts.
Uh-huh.
This is all North Island districts being played. You mentioned before 2
Mhm.
of them were New Zealand players. Matthew, obviously, a North Island player last year, and Nash is sort of in and around the mix.
This is close too. Look at this.
Yeah, great ball.
What a
Yeah.
shot that
The
is.
problem we got, we're getting all the questions we need during the fours final. We're getting
The
lots
the-
of questions here.
the
What do we got?
but hang on, I just
Oh,
want to make my comment.
Sorry, mate.
So
you go.
with Nash, obviously he'll be hoping that this is going to really push his chances, maybe open up into that North Island team.
Oh, of course. I mean, we've seen a lot of that from the younger ones. You know, your Dylan Fosters,
Yeah.
Nash, all of those guys really starting to put their
Yeah,
hand
he'll
up
be-
and try and push their
He'll
way
be
in.
really hoping that the selectors are watching
Yeah.
them and taking notice and
Yeah,
having a good look, and
yeah, totally.
they get together and pick their team later in the week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's an unenviable job because you've got some amazing talent. That's the future of the game coming through. So yeah,
Yeah, that's me done.
Now, my question from the comments. Nick Andrew wants to know how many people have the set. One of each.
how many people have the set?
Does anyone?
Lamy.
Liami,
Is that it?
Yeah,
have you already had a look?
No.
I don't think there's anyone else.
Comment came through like 48 seconds ago.
Rayner will have been the only other one close.
Tomo hasn't won
but
the
he
force.
won. He won the was it the Truth Cup that year?
Oh, Michael has Tomo won a fours?
No.
Because he's won a singles, pairs, and triples.
Yep.
So he'll be looking for the fours.
No,
on
not this year.
He'll certainly be looking for one of the triples or fours this year, just to get that gold star, and if having to be the fours, complete the set. Have we got some
So I don't
roadworks
think-
going on inside the building here? It's pretty loud.
I can't hear it.
Huh.
See Gary Lawson.
Oh, this is aggressive from Marcus. He's close.
Yeah.
That's a great shot. Really well played, Bowl.
Again, it's the follow through bowl.
Yeah.
It's the impact bowl
Yeah.
just moving out of the way and
Yeah.
his bowl running through.
And that's it. No muck around, right? He's not going to let the head build up against him. Well,
Yeah.
not on purpose anyway. Like, he's going to keep playing and keep coming at it.
See, I don't even know if Nigel. I think Nigel won 4 fours in a triple. Gary Lawson never won a fours.
Nigel 4-4s.
What about
Diamond, no
Kevin-
triples.
Kevin Boothby won 2 pairs, and there wasn't triples back in the day when they were. So you got to remember the triples have only been going since
94?
Needs to
6,
get down.
5.
yeah.
Oh,
95.
he's got 3 good back ones, but not the shot.
95 the triple star hit, I think.
It's one of those 3.
It was 2 years before 97, I think.
That's what 95's called. Seriously.
Let's having a good chat here about what's going on in the head. I think they're going to just play the backhand and try and consolidate, try and turn the orange round.
I was right. 94.
Oh, was it a South Island? Nationals?
Invercargill.
Oh, Invercargill. Right, there you go.
I think he can play quite positively up through to the split here.
It's a good time for Marcus to have last bowl here.
That's
There's
actually
there's a weird chance for a 6 here.
fairly unlucky. Is that going to get any jack? Because if it does, you're playing that. It should just lock nicely on those back blues.
See, if Nash was skipping, what would he play?
As mentioned earlier, he has skipped 4 games of this Piers run so far. He skipped the 2nd, 3rd and 4th games yesterday after they got beaten in the first. And he skipped the first game this morning before they changed back around to this order now.
Right.
So,
It's
not quite the Tuck Coleman, but
Tuck
they've...
Coleman-esque.
Yeah, Tuck Coleman-esque. Now, he's playing backhand, which means he's probably just trying to replace the shot bowl.
Backhand trundle for sure.
Does he think he can get to the jack?
Doesn't really want to. Ooh,
That'll be one
I
orange
think
for
it's
sure.
one orange, right? They had to have fallen back.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet somebody else's life that it's one orange.
Who's?
Can you see anyone?
I can?
You keep that to yourself, mate, and we'll probably watch this not be played if it's one orange.
Well,
And if it's
he's just going to look.
all
to
touches,
just-
he might just try and draw down there and make a funky 2.
I've seen him play them like this.
Well, he could even the way the blue's sitting, he could even get contact on the orange, and the blue just sits down anyway.
Yeah.
Close. Like that.
That
Great shot. Really well played.
Bruce liked it.
We're assuming that's an
the
orange.
main thing.
Yeah, exactly as you just said, right? Just a little bit of contact. The jack didn't squeeze too far.
We'll never find out if I gambled someone's life away.
no. Well, I'm picking the way he played it because he only played it for 1. If he had 1, he wouldn't have played it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
he was only ever getting 1 doing it that way. So
Yeah.
4-3, played 6. We are starting to get to the nitty gritty now. 4 ends to go.
Apparently you were wrong, Michael, and people know that.
What's this for?
Lawson won a 4s with Lloyd Bellis.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he did too. That was the one photo that was up on the old Cooners Road.
Lovely start that by
Curtin
Denise.
was in the team too, and Joe.
That's a lovely start. Just solid, good first bowl.
You want to find out who's calling you out? Dale?
Dale, where's she in the country?
Not necessarily in the country.
Nice shot from Nash.
And mustard shirt 7. Who do you reckon that is?
It's been a pretty good battle off the front with these leads. It's sort of just... Neither's really got the better of the other one, but there's just been ends where it's been a little bit sort of more one way, but then the other one's fought back hard, and then there's
Yeah.
been ends like this where it's been super tight, so it's made it quite a battle for the skips. Like I say, most ends they've been trying to either get aggressive to try and score or protect. It's been fascinating stuff.
Did Spicer ever win a 4s?
Nash again, pretty good stuff. Yeah, he's got the sit down.
He won a triples with Dean and Cheryl.
Yeah, in 2000, I lost the semi-final to them.
You won a singles. You won a pairs with Robbie Osborne.
Yep, singles.
Denise here.
No, he lost the final with me.
On the forehand. If
Yeah,
this
of
gets
the
down,
fours,
this is
yeah.
perfect. Oh, it's just a touch quick. A lovely effort and pretty good there, to be fair. And I think that's about... Nash has got to be somewhere in that sort of speed. Just...
This has been the sort of commentary that Alex would have loved.
Alex was on a bit of a flyer the last game. He made about 6 comments right off the bat, and all 6 were wrong.
If this is... I don't think it's here. He just
it is.
didn't quite get it away. It's a fair effort, but now Marcus can draw a front toucher and really take control of this end.
Yeah. As weird as it looks, like the front touch is actually the better option than actually trying to get to the back of the jack. So
Correct.
Get to the back of the jack, Farquhar can then just
Play through.
crunch
That's right,
through.
yeah. Front toucher really hurts.
I didn't even read it right. It was actually 93. It was right over 93.
Yeah, but in 2000 he won the triples.
He's definitely played front
No, I'm
toucher
just talking about the triple
speed, but
starting.
he's just going to run past. That's a pretty good shot. Barclay, really all he can do here is consolidate, just try and give himself a chance to score a 1. He needs to hurry.
It's not far off.
What's wrong with that?
That's very good. Very good. Well, it hurried. Nothing's wrong with it.
Needs to hurry.
Hit the head.
That implies that it's short.
Right. He-
Marcus is indicating that he's just going to try and draw
yeah.
Fair.
to the front. It's a weird one, like. At the moment, there's probably no way the orange can come out of the head, is there?
No, but I think the jack can go back into a bunch of blues.
Yeah.
So he's played this pretty well. Doesn't want to sit out. This has given Matthew quite a
Yeah.
good chance now. Not many of the blues are going to go too far.
You could
And yeah, you can
crunch
just...
that.
Yeah, it doesn't want to go real quick because the blues will fold.
Indicated that bowls go fly off to the side.
Yeah. So he'll be solid through
think-
this split.
Yeah, I think he.
It'll be quicker than I think.
Yeah, I think he's looking at the back oranges. Maybe the other orange just stand up.
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
about the speed I thought he'd play. Oh, it's good for next time, but actually I needed a little bit more speed than that.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
that's perfect. Great for next time.
Nah,
Yeah, but it's hard to get it, so you'd almost rather sit a 4 now.
so
Not much
Marcus-
Marcus can do here.
Well, he could be brave onto his own
Yeah.
orange, try and push the chick out to the
Because
side.
even if he tries to draw one where he has been, he's looking at a block, because even if he tries to draw one on the other side, it's still just going to pop off and go the other way, so that there's no benefit. He's either brave down through the orange to pop it out. He's laughed about it. He's seen it as an option, but I think he's going to play a block.
I reckon Denise suggested it and he laughed at her.
Yeah, so this will be
Fair.
short and across the head, I feel. It's not going to swing enough, is it? That's just going to be a nice guide for Matthew, just to push it out there and take some green. Pop it off, score a 2 at least, and hit the front with 3 to go.
You make it sound easy. This is a national final.
He's feeling it.
He's
Hey,
probably
man.
played a wee bit tight on the last.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Is there
And
an
I think
ugly,
if-
ugly chance he is it tight and gets the orange? Or,
I think that's just been the nature of a few of his bowls too. They've just been tighter than he wanted, so he's over in a square.
Yeah.
That's really good, right? I probably feels a touch fortunate. Is Denise just going to say 1, or is she going to say 4? 1, 2,
Ooh.
3. That's
Oh.
probably
in fact,
4.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't actually go far, did it? You'd ask where she pulled those from, right?
no, she just put them back in.
Nash has had a couple of E's today. I don't think he'd be getting down to
Oh,
measure.
yeah. He had one just before this game. Oh, shake, shake, shake.
Roy McCurdy called into action.
I think
Have they conceded the 3, or were they saying the back 2 weren't in?
the back. Those they were closer than these
So
ones.
then we've probably conceded 3, measuring for 4.
I think Nash, a good Waikato boy, was just trying to make Roy feel included.
It looks to be blue, right? 4 shots.
All right, so we're going to see this again.
He was tight, but the jack got stuck. He got enough of the blue.
Yeah.
You can see here he's going to get enough of the blue. He got it pretty square.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know how that
it's
orange
actually-
disappeared.
It's actually his bowl.
Oh.
His collision bowl squeezes the
Yeah.
blue out, squeezes
Nah.
the orange out.
No, it wasn't. It was the jack.
Yeah, but then his one squeezes the closest one out, and the jack.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
No, but the jack is what stood it up. He actually
Oh,
got it
the-
onto the jack,
on
and the
the
jack
blue-
stood the orange up.
The blue onto the jack.
Yeah, and then the orange got up and moving, and then his bowl came through and sat it over.
That's probably quite fortuitous to get 4, right? He got that dead square.
Yeah.
That's got to be the best content we've done in a while.
Thanks to the bunker team there. Try confirmed. 4 shots.
4 points. Oh,
Outstanding addition to the Matside kit, and once again we thank Dave and Joy Archer for their ongoing commitment and input into the Matside streaming, and obviously the wider team around that are here. Long days, especially when you get knocked out at 9:15.
was that you?
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
people have sort of drip fed themselves in as they get knocked out, but I've remained fairly consistent. But long days, so much appreciated, and we do enjoy bringing content to the people watching at home, and it's great for families and friends and all bowlers to be able to see their loved ones playing.
No one's going to be able to watch us first Davey in the triples final, right?
I'd have to improve. Nah, actually I think we'll be alright.
Nah, Amesy be watching in the crowd,
Oh yeah.
cheering
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah. Dunno.
Right, Nash here. It's quite a bit of a looser head, this one.
I think I'd come commentate just in case they had to mic you up.
Nash needs to hurry. He's pretty close. Now, I did say, guys, that I thought there would be a number that would decide this game, and I think we may have just seen it, but
Yeah.
it does require some consolidation because Marcus will go hunting, and he is a player that can turn something around very quickly.
Dale wasn't in the country.
Aussie
She's
Open.
not?
Right, this is where Farquhar needs to stay brave.
Oh, youngest average pairs winning combo. Obviously, they know the answer, but Niall knew the answer. The youngest combo. It's clearly,
Up to now.
up till now, is the Palmy North, Tim and Terry.
Yeah.
This will be pretty close.
I wouldn't have thought so.
A younger combo than 14 and 19.
Yeah, these guys wouldn't be younger, is all I'm
No,
saying.
no, I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
There is no one
outside of
else.
that.
Yeah, no one else, no.
would this be the second youngest?
Don't know. Marcus now wants a touch of white.
Oh, he's just gone past it.
Now, what does Matthew do here?
How old do you reckon the Bakers were in 91?
Oh. In their 20s.
Bit like this.
Yeah. I think they didn't they get a 6 on the last end to qualify? I think they were in all sorts of strife. Right, yeah, I thought he'd play the forehand here. It looked to sit the blue, or the orange needs it to really work through. Pretty good.
I'd take that.
Sort of cuts the angles for Marcus
Yeah.
to get the jack right.
Correct. But he does have a chance. Big moments in this game. We've got 2 ends left after this. Marcus really needs to score, you feel. It's out on another good path. I tell you what,
Yeah.
he's nailed this.
Hunting the jack.
That's outstanding. And it
Oh,
sat down and rocked
it's-
everything.
I said at least one big end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I figured they'd be back to back.
Whew.
This is just very stressful now.
A forehand just over the draw.
Just what you want to be playing.
Just playing speed to that orange.
Either that or he
Catches the jack.
could play through the front blue, which is what he's looking at, to
Yeah.
squeeze it out, take a few of those, get inside half, get his bowl in motion.
I think he's torn like he could even
23 and
just
21.
The Bakers, yeah. Needs to hold. I think he's flipped the front blue. Oh boy.
Oh,
This-
that's scary.
Oh, is that chance for a wee 5 here?
I wouldn't
might
call it a
only-
wee 5 in a national final. It'd be quite a big one.
Is it currently 2 or is it currently 4? I think he's going to search down under on the backhand and fold back. Oh boy, this has just changed complexion so quickly again. Matthew didn't do much wrong this end either.
And the worst thing is,
Almost nothing wrong.
even if he gets the blue and he overcooks it slightly and gets a wee kick onto the jack, he's just pushing it back into the oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And could make a weird 5
Yeah.
stall.
Um,
at
Or
the back.
6.
I wanted to say butt puckery again. Matthew would be feeling pretty nervous around here.
Correct. Is he? He's not going to put the jersey back on, is he? This is pretty close.
Yeah, he's real close.
Is
Yeah.
that 6?
Oh. There.
Or is he saying that the blue now takes a couple out?
Does Nash just hand the measures back?
1, 2. Or it's not 6. That's. This is brave.
Right.
That's 3. Just getting Roy to do it right. Hang on, it was his measure last time and he didn't. And now it's
Denise's.
Denise's measure and he's getting down.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff going on here.
Surely it's the person who doesn't have it feels obliged.
4. And now she'll look at the other one. No.
4-4.
Replay coming in here, team.
I'm scared.
You see here, he actually wanted the bowl a bit squarer. He
Yeah.
got a lot of it and then back to a lot of white. So you can see here he's up. He just got in there. Oh,
Yeah,
you
he
can
just
see the
got it.
white there moving. He had 5 for a second. Right.
If you offered him 4 pre-bowl, he takes it.
Might have already had at least 2, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So we're now,
Well, after dropping the 4, you'd take it.
they now hit the front 8-7 and we've played 8, so there's 2 ends to go and he scored the all-important third to last.
I smell extra ends here.
Yeah, if you're Farquhar, you're desperate to score a 2 or maybe even just drop a 1 so you can create a 2 and have last bowl on the last end.
Scary times.
Scary times. You're hunting a 2 or a 3 here. Nash, is he up? Yes,
Yep.
he is.
Yeah, just asking Denise to get to the front of the square, tap her orange round.
Is he just keeping his hands warm?
But now it's this weird thing. He's picked the jersey up and
Right, Nash. Yeah, one of the hardest shots in the book to play is
Not round
just
it.
draw around your front toucher and
Yep.
get a back toucher. Not super ideal with the way it's sat there. You can see it's going to be a positive shot down here on the backhand. Crunch the jack or peel the blues. Quite safe if you are in the right area.
You could even just chip the orange in.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to convince her to play a more positive speed than what she might be thinking herself. He's just saying, let's go.
If you miss the head, your bowl's
The same.
in the ditch, right?
Yeah, your bowl's got to finish off the back. Which it's not.
but it's going to
Yeah. I think just an extra 3 feet awake there. Nothing really bad was going to happen.
no.
And you've now just changed the angles a little bit. But, hey, they're one in front.
How do you react when you've asked you're in this situation as a skip, you're Marcus, and you want your lead to play right through the head. You want to open up because you're thinking in your head, if you drop a 2, it's all right. 1 down, last bowl. And your lead plays a bowl like that and then just sort of reacts like with a bit of a laugh, like, oh, she'll be all right. The national title on the line.
Sean's actually quite good at keeping his emotions to himself.
Yeah, not much you can do about it. You just say, hard luck, carry on, you know.
Right.
I'm getting a lot of looks from a lot of people.
All the ones that have played with you.
Yeah.
Even Joy's look was quite
I'm
good.
getting a lot of thumbs up. That sounds right.
Right.
Oh, that's a bit shy too. Marcus will be playing more speed than
Yeah.
Denise.
And he's got bigger options off the orange now as well. So
I'm never worried about what my team are doing. You just back yourself to get out of it.
Oh, good.
I've seen some of the teams you've played with over the years, and I can see why you have that
Yeah,
can-do attitude.
that's right.
Oh, we're starting to have second looks here. I like it. Everything's getting a bit tense.
Yeah, we are right down to the nitty-gritty here.
Can't blame them. Last year, the Pearce final, they were capping the head on the first end.
The
Backhand
yeah,
will be quicker than...
Probably be just over the trundle.
This will be good pace with his first bowl especially, because if it does go bad, it's only his first bowl, but he is very close.
yeah.
Terrific shot. Again.
Top end of the range.
Yeah,
Yep.
but again, if he kills it, he's one
Exactly.
down, last
Oh,
end,
yeah, first
last
bowl,
bowl,
yeah.
going to have a crack to win it. If that's perfect if you're going to do it with your first bowl. Be extra brave. And good things can happen. Like, he probably got it cleaner than he should, and good things still happened.
Yep.
Now, this is important.
Yeah, they've both actually
Don't think
drawn
he's here.
down.
He's there enough for one.
That won't be the shot bowl.
No, that...
Not with these two.
Yeah, that will not be number one by the end of this head.
First end of the game, third end. They both drew pretty much 2 bowls to the spot.
Mm.
He likes it.
Just
Oh, it's pulled up short.
He's played the backhand trundle, so probably didn't have the feel.
Farquhar needs to...
So it felt like a good pass.
That's actually a safer line for him now. Harder to get back to the white, so he can be braver to try and draw a full shot.
Mm.
There's room to get a bowl in behind the jack, so stay brave, make 2, put the pressure on. Oh, if he's the club... Oh, just for 6 inches, right?
Oh,
Yucky. He's now taken
Oh.
away that plant, though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be-
The oranges have locked
The
up.
orange is now going to touch the other orange and screw. And to be fair, if Marcus plays solid draw speed, he actually could sit that middle orange in for shot. Obviously, the plant doesn't work, but it's a good plan B.
We got a comment from somebody at home, Simon Thomas. Says he knows how he feels, Sean. He's got similar teammates.
Going on to the rest of this week. That's a bit hurtful for his triples and fours.
He's had similar teammates. Right, here we go. Marcus could potentially be a match-winning bowl here. He didn't get it
No.
out. That's short.
No, doesn't like that.
Doesn't want to sit that down. It probably helps Matthew now because it's not as
He now
screwy back onto the thing that the plant is just sitting square, so he can just try and chuck it out and draw a shot.
Yeah, he now can't give the shot away on the mat. He'd have to trail it off the back.
And this is that all-important bowl here. If he can make a bonus here, the next end, it helps a lot.
He can
being
defend.
one
He
up.
can defend a lot
He
better.
can defend a 1 rather than needing to score. He's racy. He needs... That's magnificent from Matthew Farquhar. A lot of people won't know, but when he actually does that handshake thing and people think he's heavy, it's generally quite good because he doesn't quite know what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Quite often they are very good.
I knew he was at least jack high.
But he felt like it was a lot heavier, but he needed to be. It was 1.5 foot,
Yep.
and we're about to get a replay.
Oh, this will be quite good, right?
See that there? He's just saying, I know it's quicker, but he's just...
He wants it to not be off the
Is
back.
it? Is it? And
Yes, it is.
it's about 1 foot and a bit longer than his last one. So
Yep.
just a really, really well played shot.
Huge
Gave it
bowl.
a chance. That's a massive bowl. Now, what can Nash do to consolidate that? Just start with a really good one here. Man, that's a massive moment.
Yeah, so I mean, great result, 2 shots.
Yeah.
I mean, we were calling it probably like from Marcus's first bowl to drop a 2.
Yeah.
So both teams right in this. you know.
Yeah. And
Farquhar Smith.
we were actually lucky, James, because we were pretty certain that first blue wasn't going to be the shot, and it took to the last one for them to get it.
Well, I told you that.
Close here from Denise.
I've been around.
Yeah.
Just in front, but pretty good. The line was bang on.
Now again, this is going to be head where the jack's not going to stay in this spot.
It's gonna get quite cagey. Like James said, it just screams extra end. But I actually, on that note, I think Marcus is more in the camp of play to win it. If he's got a shot to win it, he'll have a go.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I'm all about that. Try and win it now.
Oh, 100%.
You have no idea what's going to happen on the next end.
We had that one this morning where the team chose not to play their last bowl and take another extra end.
Yeah?
It was interesting.
Where was that?
Next to me in the very first round,
That's a great shot from Denise. She's
Paul and Caddy.
really applying this, to the junior,
right.
junior that went the
So,
furthest.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what actually happened with that last ball.
Farthest.
That makes sense now.
So it was an extra end and there was 2 touches and they didn't play it and went again.
That's good. It's good they're down there still having a smile and still chatting about it. And
You've got to.
this
You've got to be
is,
relaxed here.
You know, possibly the biggest bowl of Nash Smith's career.
This is where Michael will be telling you a joke just to keep you
Yeah.
calm.
They're opting to play the forehand.
And if I was playing this, I'd be prepared to pull it off the end of the mat. I'd be making sure I was going to make contact.
Yeah. Here we go. It's on its way. Gets it away beautifully. It looks narrow. Needs to hold.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Nice feather.
Yep.
Beautifully played.
Here we go. This
This
is
is
now
the
the
bowl.
sort of head where someone's going to win.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a 1 to Marcus. It's either going to be 2 orange or 1 blue.
First to find the top.
Has she got
Has
the
the
speed?
speed.
Needs an edge. Found the edge.
Oh,
Oh, that changes it again.
scary.
Geez, the complexion of this head is changing all the time, which is what you love to see.
Is Farquhar almost playing a
Forehand.
8-inch through the split just to be a front toucher if he's as clean as possible?
I don't know that he's achieving a lot on the backhand because
No.
he's only going to hang out. He'll hang out and give Marcus a guide unless he's perfect.
Is
Whereas
this
he can end up with a front nut on the forehand.
Yeah.
Here we go. He gets down. What's the chance if it dives any?
Oh, it just does
it's-
something different.
Yeah.
Marcus now with a chance.
Like the sit
Up and
blue.
over on the blue,
Orange.
up and over on the orange to get 1. It's on a
How's his line?
decent path. Look at this. That's number 1 and a very, very good number 1.
It's a strong one. And a maybe 2?
It's definitely not 2.
So, Farquhar's probably going to be looking to push that blue, stand the blue up.
Far out. It's which one?
The
This is jail.
I think I just point out all the things
Does
that
that
they don't want to hit.
does the blue orange go through the gap clean? I'm
Blue,
assuming the answer is no.
Nah, the way the orange is
Yeah, it's just sitting
sitting,
up
it's
in
gotta
front of the
be-
jack, right?
yep. I think
Is
the
he-
only way to get that orange is by chipping the blue. on
He
the
actually
side.
he actually needs
Are you
that
blue up or back toucher?
blue up, but
Blue up's
there's
very
not
scary.
there's not that
Yeah.
many good results down here.
It's very scary.
He's
don't it?
now
because of his speed.
that's tight. He needs to get lucky with a sit out and change something. Oh, makes it harder for Marcus to get the inside half of the blue at least.
Is Marcus trying to chip this wing orange in?
This is just super tense.
Is there a way, even the last blue orange, just playing onto the back of that, is that orange running up enough to be second shot?
scary.
Well, it's going to get a bit of jack movement, so potentially, if it sits the orange down,
Yeah.
chances.
I can't afford an extra end here. It's pretty cold in here. We need to get things moving.
We're definitely going to an extra end then. What's he doing here? Is he hunting up
this-
and over?
I told you, the chippy orange.
Yeah. A good area.
That's
a
real.
very good area.
Far away.
Oh,
Oh.
it's just not in. It actually makes it easier for him to get to, though, playing
Yeah.
that next
Now
time.
the other one draws around. And
Yes.
fuck, I can't stop that.
No. This is ugly. Marcus, you feel, is going to have a bowl to win at this end. Like a fairly gettable shot where he isn't going to be at risk of giving it away. He's going to have a shot to nothing to win the national pairs.
Yeah.
So this is where he's going to be looking. He probably almost has to try and play a bowl to get the shot now.
Does he have to
I
try
don't-
and win?
I don't know what that looks like.
I wonder how well protected it is. Oh,
Yeah, baby. Oh, I'd be sicko here for that.
Oh, that would be just feral. I'd love it.
But it could potentially take the back orange off,
Hmm.
and it just stops that easy run through with sit down for Marcus.
Yep.
The weight control's got to be a little better, right?
I mean, to be fair, his last bowl now sitting on the runners.
Yeah.
But easy just.
He's not playing that, I don't think. But if he sits his closest blue up, feels like Marcus has got a lot of things to hit
Yeah.
to try and get him out. That's his only bowl within Kui at the moment.
But to me,
Oh, you wouldn't want to be blue.
Marcus could be playing through the corner, get his last bowl, it just rolls
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
gets the blue orange.
Yeah.
The orange just sits the jack.
That's right.
Two.
But if Farquhar sits that blue up, there's probably a few more aggressive plays. But
I think he's just going to try and
Fuck,
draw
do you know
around the
what?
back.
his
I'm-
best hope is an extra end
I'm thinking
block.
play for a back toucher
Yeah, he's drawing for it.
and things can happen okay.
He's got yes, doesn't mind it. This one is a bit quick, I think.
Yeah.
All he can do now is pray.
It's no longer in his hands.
Nope. He won't be winning the national pairs this end,
Well,
but he's just hanging on to.
Shouldn't be winning the national pairs this end.
yeah, it shouldn't be one.
Shouldn't be winning the national pairs this end. That yep, there's a lot of good context down there. But if you play the blue orange are both flat in the centre of the square. So if you play more speed than you need, you get wide, you could potentially give it away.
I genuinely think he's trying to hit his last bowl in
Yep.
for second shot.
Yeah.
And not
That-
worried about anything else.
Yeah.
That's the speed.
It has to be, yeah. Right, here we
He
go.
actually indicated that if he was too wide and missed it, he could have actually set off the other orange.
Here we go to win the national pairs. It's a pretty good path. He likes it. Needs to get down. This is very close.
Oh, seriously.
That's a
I-
pretty sickening.
I don't think you could miss that any better.
Yeah.
Like
That
that's as
looked,
close as you get.
that looked perfect most of the way down. Davey's about to have a replay up for us.
Oh, this is real stressful.
I think he catches the outside half just a bit much,
Yeah.
and it hits that frontish orange and folds out.
Oh, that's
So outside half into the the speed was perfect. You can't play it any quicker than that, otherwise you
No.
risk giving it away.
No.
He's let that go so good, and hasn't won. We are 9-all, and we are on an extra end.
just like to shout out under the of 10 there, former NZIB
The
executive
President?
member, former president, former
No,
lots of
life
things.
member. He's a
Life member as well.
Well,
he actually is
check
quite
his pulse. He is a life member.
he's actually
Yeah,
quite conspicuous with the green jacket. You almost can't see him.
Oh,
No, he's just moving.
no,
He's got his earbuds in.
the clapping woke him up.
Denise now, she'll be desperate to find a good one here. The first one was a bit short. It's very easy to tense up. It's on a good path. It just needs to hurry,
Yeah.
which it does. That's a very good second.
All right.
Alex Reid looks more nervous out there than anyone else.
Yeah.
Nash Smith, about 45 seconds ago, probably didn't think he'd be playing another bowl in this game.
No.
That's on a good path too. Needs to go. Just going to come up shy. He's
fine.
staying up's important.
Not worse. It's not the worst. It makes the front muddy-ish.
Yeah. Matt's gone down. We're up the middle. We've got to be on the forehand, just hoping to get the inside half. The outside half's okay, but getting it full, but you've got to have a couple. You've got to have a foot of speed.
Is it an inch off the jack?
Yeah,
Not more.
but you
Yeah.
can't just. You don't want to just be drawing it up.
Yep.
You got to arrive. Speed's good. Speed's
Chance
good.
Inside.
Great shot. Lovely pace.
Yeah.
That extra foot and a half more than coming down here last time.
Yep.
Really well played.
Should we just
Has anyone ever carried a jersey so much in a final?
honestly, he'd be
Seriously.
freezing but can't play with it on.
You,
He's trying to keep warm.
please don't drop it on the head.
Hey, nah, I'm here for chaos. imagine trying to put the head back together.
I'm not sure how it's keeping them warm.
His hands, mate. I don't know.
Right, Davey, have you got a bit of a... He's got nothing. Right, here we go. Nash. On the
It's him
backhand.
change hands, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. He can
I'm okay
find
with
it.
this.
It's a nice big swing. Try
Is
and,
it?
try and find the shot. It needs to be a big swing.
It's back. It's just a little bit lazier.
It's useful.
It's useful to somebody.
Yeah.
Useful to somebody.
Yeah.
So maybe
Marcus is just trying to chip this orange in, right? Like they're just both skips will be just trying to promote a bowl. I don't
Yeah.
think either of them will be trying to dead draw it.
No. And Matthew's going to have last
What about
crack at it.
what about a hero chunk off Nash's last bowl for Farquhar out to the corner?
Yeah. Might not be on after this. Oh, he's going to miss it.
Oh, it's
That's pretty good though.
Some
Now I think your
closer.
shot's. Now I think
Yep.
your shot's good. It was good before, but I think it's even better now, in terms of speed.
Or less optiony. Doesn't have a lot of other options, I don't think.
He's got to play one bomb at a minimum. Chances,
yeah,
big chances. Oh, that's
Oh.
outrageously good. He's not sure. He's got hands in the air himself.
He's got no idea where it is.
He's
Look at him in the background. I'm glad we captured some of that.
that's a stressed human.
He's quite an unstressed guy at the best of times.
Yep. All right, Marcus now. What's he got?
Does he tap it out himself?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna make contact on them. There's
But-
a wee chance if he gets
Do you-
sort of more of a split.
Do you play for the front blue speed, and if you
Yeah.
get the shot bowl, you might not be dead?
Yeah, because it swings enough. Yes,
Both-
you want to play that blue through to catch
both-
the back edge of the jack.
Both players getting them out well, but that's going to miss.
That's got some
Oh,
of
baby, that's
Yeah.
number one.
Yep.
Stressy!
He's got a pretty good wobbler. This will be a strange time to... This is brave time to pull it out, but you've almost got to, because you're swinging underneath there is too hard.
Can you land on that
They're
orange?
definitely going to talk about a wobbler.
He's already
They're
indicated that, I think.
absolutely going to
Yeah.
consider a
Oh,
wobbler.
baby.
I think you have to. I know Marcus has got one as well.
Yeah, he does. He's got
And
he's
quite a good
definitely got
one.
a tilt.
Yeah, this has got a tilt on it. He's
Straight off the side.
Yeah.
save it for your last.
So Marcus got a free license
Okay,
to play his to it.
has to. Unless he wants to draw across the head
Yeah.
and
He does
like
miss,
3 feet short and just mud the front.
yeah, because you don't want to solicit something that gives him something to rest up.
If
to
he
play
if
better
he if he
speed
plays the
and-
perfect wobbler and sits next to the jack fuck, I would just do a sit and stay.
push it through.
What about, honestly, have a look at this orange on the left-hand corner of the square
Orange blue
and tell me if that's actually the best option.
for Matthew. Yeah.
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 Oh,
But we're only
actually,
talking
yeah,
about
he'd
Marcus
probably
at the moment.
probably be annoyed they didn't see it earlier.
He's not happy about that wrinkle.
And actually, if you get even getting the split works, Jimmy. Even
Yeah.
that split works to get that
Yeah.
front blue across.
Oh,
Yeah. And it doesn't take much speed.
No,
So that's where Marcus just
I
got to get this
think just-
bowl up. He's
I
got to
think-
get near it.
he's got to get in close enough.
just not sure.
He's tilting too. This is amazing stuff. You don't often see 3 wobblers to finish a national final.
Not often.
Well,
Never.
I played them,
Yeah, not on
not intentionally.
not on purpose. This is close. But now that it doesn't really give Matthew
No.
anything to rest on because it's just too spicy. He's looking now. He might just pump
Please.
this. Yes, boy.
Please.
And because
Does it,
that's a big chance.
does it go clean to the jack?
No, I think it catches that orange. James is going to go and tell us. Alex is having a look. You can't. I don't think you can play through the orange. There's just too. It's going to the jack. Yeah.
Full gut to the jack.
I think. I don't think you can play through the last orange and try and stay there yourself. It's just too hard.
Yeah.
You're either drawing a shot with a wobbler.
Nah.
Because I think if he
You-
plays the orange blue for that speed, and if he ducks onto the other blue,
Yeah,
still a
the
chance of
same-
that blue
yeah.
flopping through.
You could play a clean draw onto that last bowl.
Yeah. He's just going to back himself. Here we go. Yeah, no wobble. Just try and play a good draw ball. He's a chance if he grabs a white.
That's quick. Yeah. There we
That's
go.
it.
Have it.
That's he gave it a chance. Don't want to be short there, so he's given it a crack.
So
A lovely attempt and an amazing performance. It's a win for Marcus Trillin and Denise Clarkson.
Your 75th national pairs winners.
I
We're
think,
going to hold for the presentation, but
Yep.
you
stick around. What an amazing end to the final. Some great stuff played, and stick around, and we'll close you out shortly.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Passed it over to you ages ago, remember? Where's the mic? Right there. Chili, didn't they?
Masters. Third Acre, Bruce. Oh, this is the winners over the Masters first.
Hey,
Colin Cooper and
are they all on there? Yep.
winners Mike King and Ian Graham of the Hornby Club. Runners up Alan Gibson, Christine Sheehan. Wash Stripes, included with Bruce Dalton, Raven Fire.
Yep.
Premier Club, Wilkes Bay and Colin Cooper, Mark Blunt of the Courier. Southbourne. Southbourne, yes.
Yep. Very well.
Okay, we've come to the end of another successful day of bowling and we'll get on with the presentations. We're starting off with the Masters, third place in the 2025 Masters Indoor Bowls Pairs Championship. Bruce Dalton and Raven Fryer of the Puramia Club Hawke's Bay and Colin Cooper and Margaret Blunt of the Pariola Southern Club, South Canterbury.
Okay.
Bruce.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I'll take a picture.
Thank you.
And the runners-up of the Masters Pairs Championship, Alan Gibson and Christine Shan of the Wash Dyke Club, South Canterbury.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the winners of the 2025 Masters Indoor Bowls Pairs Championship, Mike King and Anne Graham of the Hornby Club, Canterbury.
Well done, Ian.
Thank you, Graham.
Congratulations.
Never thought I'd ever get one of these.
You did it. There.
Thank you.
Well done. Thanks, mate.
Wear those with pride. One for you.
Excellent. Thank you. Trophy and one. Play something. And the mic.
Take a few to make sure we get a good one.
Mike.
Mike.
Oh,
Michael,
I don't usually
who
use
wants
this.
a photo?
Thank you. First off, I'd have to thank Anne. She's played superb bowls the last couple of days and she's really kept me calm and kept me collected to keep on going. I'd like to congratulate everyone who got through in the Masters and where they got because it's a big thing and it's an event now that's started to take off. And I just congratulations to the winners and the runner-ups and everyone else in the Open. And I hope everyone has good bowls for the next few days. And thank NZBI for all their work to get these events going. Cheers, thank you.
Now to the Open Pairs. third equal of the Open Pairs Championships for 2025, Matthew Foster and Dylan Foster of the Cosmopolitan Club Poverty Bay, and Simon Poppleton and Georgia Fisher of the Te Atatu Club Auckland.
Youngest to oldest.
The runners-up in the Open Pairs Championships, Matthew Farquhar and Nash Smith of Point Chevalier Club, Auckland.
Have it hanging these things around your neck.
And the winners of the 2025 National Indoor Bowls Pairs Championship, Marcus Trillin and Denise Clarkson of the Waipatu Catholic Club, Hutt Valley.
And
Denise would like to. I've delegated.
Marcus is very good at delegating, so I get the speech duties. I said to my house this morning, I've got to take a work call at 4. That's fine, we'll be done long before then. After our performance yesterday in the qualifying, no one is more surprised than us at winning this today. Thank you to everyone who we played on the way through. Any team in that last 8 was capable of coming through and winning this event. So thank you to all our opponents, and thank you to NZIB for a well-run event as usual. I think the Hutt likes this floor in Ashburton. I believe last time it was here it was won by a certain Hutt couple. So go the Hutt, it's been a good day. Thanks everyone.
And the final trophy for the Pairs Championship, the Bob Malcolm Memorial Tray for the married couple who go the farthest, James and Emma Sullivan from Puramai, Hawke's Bay.
Thank you, James. And a photo.
yeah.
Oh,
Thank you all for staying on for the presentations. We'll see you all back here tomorrow for the Triples and our celebration of our 75th year. Thank you all.
Okay, that wraps up the day. Good luck everyone. Tomorrow we start the section play of triples here at the 2025 National Indoor Bowls Championships. That's Matt Side signing off.